again, this is why I don't like talking about religion. It's not really my thing. You know, I'm on this podcast to talk about music, and I'm getting myself into conversations to do with non-musical topics, which is wild. But here at the Firahs podcast, I'm down to do this, and I'm down to have the conversation. I just wish I had somebody to join me in this conversation. Now, for a lot of people who don't know, I am Muslim. I'm born Muslim. I'm a Sunni, if that's really what matters to a lot of people. A lot of people want to know if you're a Sunni, Ahmadi, all that shit. I'm Sunni. Um, and for me, of course, you're watching this podcast. It is the month of Ramadan. You are seeing me drinking. I am not fasting. I don't really practice the religion like that. Now, I have my own personal reasons for not practicing the religion. And I'll be honest and say that the reasons of that is not actually to do with the religion itself. Now, I don't really want to tell the whole story. There's actually a song out there about the story if you want to know more about the story. But I'm very naive, right? So basically, you should follow religion because of, God. You should believe in what you believe in because of God, and you should be able to essentially, be like love your religion because of God. But I fell out of my religion, and I started resenting my own pops for it. Pops means father. I don't really want to go into too much details because personally, I don't really want everyone to find out. My mom watches my stuff, so I don't really want her to have to listen to me talking about this story. But essentially, once upon a time, my dad was transitioning into a more practicing Muslim. We had moved from Bristol to London at that time. He met a brother in the mosque, and he was becoming a more stronger Muslim. Now, within this transition period for him, it got to a couple of years down the line as he's now becoming, more and more in tune with Islam. He's understanding it more. The family is now, following the traditions of a Muslim way of living, and he now wants a Islamic wife. My mum, obviously, historically, is from a Christian family, born Christian, raised Christian, used to go to church, etc. She also then converted to Islam, but only because my dad obviously wanted to get married to a Muslim woman. She had to convert to Islam, etc. Like, you know what I'm saying? But my dad was never religious at the time. So the person that she married, regardless whether she converted to Islam or not, wasn't the same person that he was now when he was trying to introduce into Islam. So anyway, my dad flies to Uganda, comes back with a whole new woman. I come back from school and just see some random chick in the bed. Simple. I then tell my mom, yo, listen, there's a chick in the bed. I don't know who the fuck she is. What's going on? My mom comes back basically out here destroying this chick. Physically and mentally, you man do the maths. I need to tell you what went down. I'm not trying to incriminate my whole family on this fucking thing. But it was very deep. It was sad to watch. It was upsetting times. And it made me look at my dad differently. And you got to understand that, like, he was teaching us the way of Islam. And he was giving me what I believe to be the correct way of living. Now, as a young kid, to most men, your dad, if your dad's about, is your hero. It's the guy you look at. Now, I saw a very successful man, dentist, came from the bottom of Uganda to the top in Europe. That's not very easy to do. Making all this money. We bought a big house in Bristol. We even reinvented it, made a third floor, added a conservatory, changed the garden. Like, I'm looking at my pops like, bro, you're the guy. We're niggas, and we're mixing it up with white dog. White dogs are looking at us like, damn, B, you got the bag. You feel me? Like, things were different. Like, I know a lot of black people go through life where they're living like in poverty as kids. I didn't grow up like that. I grew up watching my dad with the money. Like, the niggas that would be racist would be like, oh, wow, your pops is a local dentist? They changed. They started treating me like I'm royalty. Nigga, you gotta understand, like, white people, when they see mandem with peas, like us with peas, bro, they start looking at us like, yeah. Saying that kind of thing. So, like, I grew up with that. So when I'm seeing my hero disrespecting my mom like that, and I'm looking at how my mom felt, like crying and feeling like that life's over. She gave up a lot for him. Like she put him on. Like for a lot of people that don't know, like my mom's family was living in Sweden anyways, and my mom helped my dad get from Uganda to Sweden to go to university to study to be a dentist. So she's looking at it like, I kind of put you on. You disrespect me by getting a whole other woman, and she's in my bed. Like, come on, dog. I don't need to tell you much more than that, bro. Yeah, it's just one of them. And that's probably one of the main reasons why I just haven't gone back to Islam, because I think about, like, I love my religion. I don't get it twisted. Like, I will never pick any other religion but Muslim. I am a Muslim. I just don't practice it, and it's sad because to a lot of Muslims out there, you'll be like, yeah, but your intention should be for God. Da, da, da. I grew up with my man doing his Muslim shit. I grew up on my pops doing his Muslim shit. And as soon as I saw the way he was moving, I looked at all you niggas like, bro, is that how you lot move? What? Just because she ain't born Muslim now? What? She ain't good enough? Is that what you're saying? Because that's how I felt. That's how I look at him. I look at him like my mom ain't good enough to him. So for that reason only, I don't know, man. Never really gone back. Maybe one day, man. Listen, I do go mosque here and there. I do link up with my brothers, obviously. I found it very, very difficult to go all in, and that's just the honest truth, man. Listen, it ain't here to be on a downer, but like sometimes you gotta be real, and that's just me being real for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I hope you lot don't mind me being real. But obviously, listen, always got love for the pops, always got love for the moms. But unfortunately, what he did, and I still ain't heard an apology. You know what I'm saying, like, it is what it is, man.